Hey, beautiful people. Hey, beautiful people. So I am live with our class today. So today in our class, we're going to talk about how to get your credit reports. And I'm going to tell you guys about different companies that you actually can go to actually go and get your credit reports. Remember, there's companies out there you can get your credit reports for free, and then there's other companies that you have to actually pay to get your credit report. So today our class is actually 32 minutes long, and I'm going to go ahead and play that video in a minute, but let me go ahead and text everybody, let everybody get in here, and then I will go ahead and play that video for you guys so you guys can watch it. Don't forget, I pre-record all of the classes. So if you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, you probably already seen the video, but I go ahead and pre-record all of the classes, and I just go ahead and play them, and then I go live to answer any questions that you guys have. But let me go ahead and let everybody know that I am live. So I'm going to go ahead and text everybody that I am live. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop your questions. Go ahead and drop your questions. And I'm going to make sure like around like 12:05 is when I'm actually going to play the video. That way I allow people to come in. But you guys know where I'm at. I'm on YouTube, going live. They should send you some type of notification also, letting you guys know that I am live. But let me go ahead and get this link for you guys just in case some people don't actually come and check me out first. But like I said to you guys, go ahead and drop those comments because when the video is done, it's 32 minutes long. The class is 32 minutes long. So as long as, after the class is over with, I will go ahead and answer any questions that you guys have. But it will be after the class is over with. So let me go ahead and view it on YouTube. Share. Didn't mean to do that. Copy the link. Okay, I'm texting it now, you guys. So let's give everybody a minute to come in, and then I'll go ahead and post it. And make sure you guys are texting score to 21,000 so that you guys can be a part of my texting club. And if you guys are part of my texting club, I'll let you guys know like when I go live, make a video. Now I know I did not make a video last night, but I had a lot of work to do. I thought that I underestimated like how much work all of this was going to take. And on top of that, my little one's starting daycare, all these different things. It's not excuses, but I did not go live yesterday. I really just helped the client behind the scenes, but she's trying to buy a house, and I do not want to mess that up. I want to make sure we get her in the house as soon as possible. So we were doing what we need to do for that. But again, today, you guys, we're going to talk about how you can get your credit reports, and then too, I want to tell you guys about like some different apps you guys can get where you can get your free credit reports. I'm going to talk to you guys also about companies where you have to pay for your credit reports, but it is quite a few things and how you can get your credit reports for free, like all three of them too. But it's warnings. Watch the warning, you guys. Like, don't just skip that. And I know y'all probably like, what the heck? I like did something crazy to my hair today. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So don't judge my looks right now. Y'all don't look at me that hard. But I'm about to start the class in 2 minutes. I have everything up. I'm just waiting on everybody to get in here. Don't forget, you guys, drop your comments. And especially like while I'm doing the class, drop your comments so I can, or your questions so that I can know like what you guys thinking. Let me know if there's anything I can correct too. I know I'm going to take it like, oh my gosh. But tell me what you guys, like, hey, Rickita, you should start doing this. How about you add this to the class? Let me know different things that I can do to improve also. But we have 1 more minute, you guys, and I am going to go ahead and start the class. And don't forget, the class today is 32 minutes long. So after that, I'm going to pop back up. You're going to see me pop back up in my little face. And we will go ahead and answer any comments that I see and any questions that's out there. And then I want to go over a few things with the AG Jewelers, the guys that probably know about the AG Jewelers. I want to go over that. And I want to go over just a few more things to get ready. Now, after I teach you guys how to get your credit reports, I really suggest that you guys go today and get your credit reports because this is a hands-on class every day. Like I'm literally typing up these presentations I'm doing every day, you guys. It's a lot of work and I'm recording them. So I want you guys to follow along start to finish. So when I'm like, hey, you got to teach you how to send out credit repair letters, you guys will automatically know how to do that. Or if you guys are part of my exclusive membership, you guys can automatically sign up for the free credit repair. But it's 12:05, you guys. So let me go ahead and start the class. I'll see you guys in 32 minutes. Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another class. So in this class, I want to teach you guys how you guys can get a copy of your credit reports. Now when I say how you can get a copy of your credit reports, don't forget some of these companies going to give you a copy of your credit reports and your credit scores, and then some of them are free and some of them are you actually have to pay for them. So I'll go into all of the details on which accounts you have to pay for and which accounts you can get for free. Don't forget, you guys, this credit class is brought to you guys free on YouTube. So you guys can watch me on YouTube, or you guys can actually join my membership, my exclusive membership program. Now, don't forget, you guys, with my exclusive membership program, if you want to join, all you guys have to do is text SCORE to 21,000, or you guys can go to my website, www.750andupclub.com. So you guys can actually go there and you guys will be able to sign up for my exclusive membership. Now, part of my exclusive membership, when you're part of my exclusive membership, you guys will be able to see my exclusive live videos. You guys will be able to sign up for free credit repair. You guys will even get access to all of the credit repair letters that I use. And then to all of my classes and slides, you guys will have access to that also. So make sure you guys go ahead and join my exclusive membership. And if you guys are interested in my exclusive membership, I have two options for you guys. You guys can call in. So you can call us at 833-RICKITA. You can call us and you can sign up and you can get automatically in my exclusive membership for a one-time fee. Now, the one-time fee, if you want to get into the exclusive membership, is $3.99. You don't have to ever worry about paying monthly. You can have this forever if you want to. And then too, if you guys cannot afford to do the one-time fee, then I have another option for you guys. You guys can actually go ahead and just sign up. There's a one-time fee of $99, and then you will have to pay $29.99 per month. So let me know if you guys have any questions about the exclusive membership. I can definitely go into anything about the exclusive membership if you guys have questions about it. And again, you guys, it's really for those people that need one-on-one help. You want to talk to me more often, just YouTube. And you know, if you just want to make sure you have all of the information I provided in the slides, and actually you can go ahead and click on the links and you can do a step-by-step, and you guys don't just have to find these websites on your own, then it may be great for you guys to just sign up for that exclusive membership. And again, we're going to help you repair your credit. So if you have bad credit, then it may be great for you to go ahead and sign up for the exclusive membership. But let's go ahead and get right on into the class. I do not want to waste any time. Now, while we're in the class, you guys, I'm going to go over my lesson, but you guys can go ahead and drop your comments. Go ahead and drop your comments below so I can get ready to answer those comments for you. So go ahead and drop them down below. And after I get done with the lesson, I will go ahead and answer those questions for you guys. So when you guys think about getting your credit reports, I'm going to tell you guys how to get your credit reports from all three credit bureaus, the main credit bureaus, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to teach you guys how to get your credit reports from the third party. Today, we're focusing on the major credit bureaus, which is TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Now, yes, you can go to each website. You can get a copy of your credit reports from them, and they should be able to give it to you for free because they have like an online membership that you guys can do for free. But if you guys want to get a copy of your credit scores and you want to see it monthly, a lot of times they won't give you your credit reports and scores monthly. If you guys want to see that monthly, then I'll tell you guys the membership that you guys can definitely sign up for. So the question is, how much is it going to cost, right? How much is it going to cost to get your credit reports? You guys can pay anywhere between $0 and $29.99 to get your credit reports with the companies that I showed you guys. Now, there's companies out there that will charge you, $39.99. There's a company out there. I didn't want to show that to you guys because I was thinking, hey, it's companies out there that can give it to you for cheaper. Why not take that option? And I'm so sorry if you guys can hear like the garbage truck in the background. It's garbage day, you guys. I'm so sorry about the noise. But we're going to get through it. So let me tell you guys a company you can get your credit reports from for free. Now, the company you can get your credit reports from free is annualcreditreport.com. If you go to their website, annualcreditreport.com, you'll be able to get all three of your credit reports. So right now, we have the corona around. So right now, it's February when I'm filming this, February 9th to be exact. So if you guys were to get your credit reports, if you guys want to go get your credit reports, you can actually get all three of your credit reports every week until April 2021. Other than that, you usually get it once a year. And I'll tell you guys how you can get your credit reports for free. Just stick around. I'm going to show you guys how you can get your credit reports for free if you already got your free credit report for the year. Now, this is my warning to you guys. Do not get your credit reports here from annualcreditreport.com if you're working on your credit, because I'm going to teach you guys why that would be bad and how to get around that. So let me kind of go into it just a little bit for you guys now. But later on, when we start learning about disputes and getting negative items removed from your credit reports, I will go deeper. So when you're working to remove negative items from your credit reports, if you go to annualcreditreport.com and get your credit reports, here's that website here. If you go to annualcreditreport.com and get your credit report, then they will have 15 additional days to process your disputes. So a lot of times, some of my clients, they go ahead and start working on their credit. We send out letters and the credit bureaus don't respond. They have 30 days to respond when we ask them to remove negative items from the credit reports or to investigate something. If they don't respond in those 30 days, they have to remove everything. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They have to remove those items from your credit reports. But this is the part. This is why I say probably don't go here if you're fixing your credit right now. If you know you may have negative items you want to dispute, because if you get your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, then they have additional days. So now instead of them having 30 days, and then if they don't respond in 30 days, they got to delete it, they have 45 days. So that's why I tell you guys, do not go here to get your credit reports, you guys. Don't go here to get your credit reports at all. I'll show you a different company where you guys can get your credit reports, and I'll show you other companies that you can look at your credit scores and all those good things for free. So this is the website here, right? for annualcreditreport.com. So you can go right here and click request your free credit report. Now, when you get your credit reports from them, they're really going to go to every individual website, because you can see right here, they're going to repeat something. You have to fill out one form for each credit bureau too. So fill out one form, and then they will send that request to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So you will pick which ones you want to see. So if you want to see your Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, you'll just go ahead and click on which ones you want to actually go ahead and look at. And I have a detailed video showing you guys how you can actually do this. Go ahead and check it out on YouTube, you guys. And another thing, so after you pick which credit bureaus you want to see, you're going to see your Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, then they'll show each credit bureau separately. You have to do some security questions, but they'll show each credit bureau separately. Make sure that you print your credit reports or download them, because once they show you those credit reports, they're not keeping them in your database, in the database where you can go ahead and log in and get them. They're just giving them to you, and then at that point, you have to download them or you have to print them. Keep that in mind. So they're going to go ahead and pull up your Equifax. They're going to do some security questions for Equifax, and then they're going to say, hey, here's your Equifax credit report. Download it or print it. Then they're going to go to your Experian. They're going to say, hey, are you done with Equifax? Let's go to the next company. It's going to be Experian. They're going to ask you, hey, go ahead and do these security questions. After you do the security questions, you have to download it or print it. If you do not download or print it, you guys, it's gone. That's it. You may be able to look at it right now, but I suggest you download and print it. Actually, when I first learned about this company, you guys, when I first learned that you can go to annualcreditreport.com, and it's just a law that you guys have to get your credit report every year. So I figured, let me go get mine. I did not download them. So I had to wait a whole year to try to get them again. But make sure you guys download them or print them. And then same thing with TransUnion. You guys can go ahead and download and print your credit reports from TransUnion. But yeah, you guys, if you guys are working on your credit, do not go there and get them, because now when you may have been able to get accounts deleted from your credit reports, now you cannot get your items deleted, as good as you probably would have got them before, because now they have 15 additional days to go ahead and process disputes. And those 15 additional days is a big thing, you guys. So really keep that in mind. That's really huge. So the next company that I want to tell you guys about is Identity IQ. Is Identity IQ. So if you guys are looking to get credit repair, don't forget, when you guys sign up for the exclusive membership, you guys can get credit repair for free. We always tell our clients to go to Identity IQ because they give you the most information. I'll teach you guys about that later on. But you guys would just go to their website. You can go to identityiq.com and you guys can get your credit reports. They're going to give you all three of your credit reports and scores. Now, listen, when you go directly to identityiq.com, they're going to charge you $29.99. So let me show you what that would look like. So they're going to charge you $29.99. So what you're going to do is click right here where it says start the membership. And then you're going to see they're going to charge you $29.99 per month. And all you have to do is just fill out your information. So you have to fill out your information. When they're going to need your first and last name, your email address, and then your email address. So whatever you put as your email address, look, they're going to automatically populate that as your username. Actually, let me see. They should automatically populate it as your username. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. But don't make the mistake as this. I used to always copy and paste. Like if I was to sign a client up, or if I was assigned to get my credit reports, I would just copy it. But sometimes they'll automatically already have it there. So don't make that mistake of copying it here, and it's already going to populate your email address as your username. Then you need to create a password. You need to put your address here, and make sure you're using an address that the credit bureaus may know. That's why they ask you, hey, have you been at your current address for 6 months or more? Because if you've been at your current address for more than 6 months, they know that, hey, the address may be on your credit bureau, on your credit reports already, so you can use it. But make sure that you use the address that they already know. After you submit all this information, on the next page is going to be the activation page. On the activation page, you have to put your card number in. And then you also have to put your social security number and your date of birth in. And then you have to do some security questions to verify your identity, just like you would have to do for the other one, annualcreditreport.com. After you verify your identity, they're going to give you access to your credit reports. Now, like I told you guys, if you guys go right to Identity IQ, they're going to charge you $29.99. So I don't want them to charge you $29.99. So I want you guys to use my special link. And let me show you what that looked like. So here's my special link, you guys. And you guys will see this in the class. I will always only show you this one link. But at the top, you will see only for $1, you'll get it for the first 7 days. And then after that, it'll be $21.99. So you guys will get an $8 discount. On top of getting an $8 discount, you guys will be able to get it for $1 to start for the first 7 days. But same thing, you'll go ahead and click Get Yours Now. And after you click Get Yours Now, you have to fill out that same information that you have to fill out on the other one if you used to pay $29.99. But it looked like the computer is a little slow, so let's go ahead and just exit out of that. Now, again, you guys, use my special link, and I have my special link in my description on all my YouTube videos, so you guys can check it out there. And then, too, if you go right to the website, they're going to charge you $29.99. So if you guys are looking to get credit repair, make sure you guys go ahead and get your credit reports from Identity IQ. Now, the next company I want to tell you guys about is Privacy Guard. So when I first started, helping clients with their credit, I actually told everybody to sign up for Privacy Guard. But to me, Privacy Guard do not have the last date activity, same way Identity IQ has. Identity IQ will tell you your last date activity, and later on, I will tell you why that's very important. So you guys, if you guys want to get your credit reports, you can go to privacyguard.com, and then they'll give you all 3 of your credit reports and credit scores every month. Now their cost is $19, or you can pay the $24.99. But really, you only need the $19.99 plan if you want to go ahead and get your credit reports from privacyguard.com. And then here's that website here, you guys. So you'll just go here to get your credit reports. And again, you'll get all 3 of your credit reports and scores monthly. So every month, you can go ahead and click Compare Plans, and then they'll tell you about the $19.99 plan and then the $24.99 plan. Now, again, you guys, this one right here had the identity protection, but people don't know that you already have protection. If someone wants to steal your identity, anything that's on your credit reports, all you have to do is get a police report and send it to the credit bureaus, and they will remove it. But, with Identity IQ, they also have that protection built in, and you don't have to pay the $24.99. So I always tell people, hey, Identity IQ have more information. On top of them having more information, it's technically cheaper. It's $21.99 compared to the $24.99. But yeah, you guys, there you go. You guys can go ahead and sign up for the Privacy Guard. And sometimes you may see, they say, hey, you can get it for $9.99 per month. That's not going to be all 3 credit reports. And I don't suggest you just paying for 1 credit report. You really need all 3 credit reports. So you guys can definitely go ahead and go to privacyguard.com and check them out. Now, the next company is Credit Check Total. I have my credit reports. I got my credit reports from IdentityIQ.com, Privacy Guard, Credit Check Total, and your credit reports. I done went through all these different companies, you guys, and I still have my Credit Check Total and I still have all of I still technically can go to all of them and get my credit reports. But Credit Check Total is a company that I tell people to go to because they'll give you your FICO scores. But you know what? FICO to me is overrated because sometimes we'll go into FICO scores too, but sometimes people say, hey, I want to go to Credit Check Total because they're going to give you my FICO scores. But when you go and try to get a loan or something, the credit scores that they have are different than what's on your Credit Check Total. So to me, it's overrated and it's more money. But you guys can definitely go to creditchecktotal.com and get your credit reports. You're going to get all 3 of your credit reports and credit scores for just you're going to get all 3 of your credit reports and scores for just $1 for the first 7 days, just like Identity IQ, but they're going to charge you $29.99 per month. Now, listen, this is the key. If you guys go to their website, right? You go to their website, you go ahead and sign up. Here's Credit Check Total right here. If you go to their website and sign up, they're going to charge you that $1 and then $29.99 each month. You guys can see that right here as you continue your membership. If you tell them that you're going to cancel, and I believe it's the same thing with Identity IQ and Privacy Guard, they're going to go ahead and lower your monthly payment. So if I were you, if you want to get your credit reports from multiple companies like me, like I love to be able to go to multiple companies and see my credit reports, all 3 of them, every week. I need to see what's going on, especially with me adding new companies on for you guys. Then I suggest you guys go ahead and call them and say, hey, I'm interested in canceling because I cannot afford the bill. And after you say that, then they may go ahead and lower that bill for you guys. But yeah, this is supposed to be your FICO score. And remember, you guys, when you guys get your credit reports from Credit Check Total, it's really owned by Experian, because you can go to Experian.com and log in using the same information, and you guys will have access to all three of your credit reports and scores. And remember, this is going to be monthly. You're going to get your credit reports and scores every month, all three. So, yep, that is Credit Check Total, you guys. Now, the next company I want to talk to you guys about is Credit Karma. Now, Credit Karma, they will not give you all three of your credit reports and scores. They're only going to give you your TransUnion and Equifax credit reports and your scores. Now, this cost is free. Credit Karma is totally free. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the commercial. It's totally legit. I definitely tell people, go ahead and sign up for Credit Karma. I have Credit Karma. I tell all my clients to sign up for Credit Karma. It's free, right? Now, the thing is, when they first started, you were only able to get your credit reports, both credit reports and scores, on every week, right? But now TransUnion, you can get your credit reports and scores daily. And Equifax, you will still be able to get them weekly, but not daily. So TransUnion, now you can get them daily. So every day you can log into your Credit Karma account, and they have an app too. You guys can log into your account, and they'll give you your TransUnion score every day, and then your Equifax score every week. Now, let me show you what that Credit Karma website look like, so that you guys can make sure that you're on the right page when you go ahead and sign up for these companies. But all you have to do is click sign up right here, and then you just sign up for the company. Now, remember, you're getting credit reports. Credit reports is your identity. So all of these companies, they're going to go ahead and do verification for you guys. But I definitely tell people to sign up for Credit Karma, because they're totally free, and they'll tell you where you're at in terms of your credit score or roundabout. Now, don't take your credit scores serious on Credit Karma, because these credit scores, they're usually all over the place. I always tell people, when they get Credit Karma, just look at it just to kind of know whereabouts you're at, the roundabout. Hey, am I like a 620 right now? Because whatever you have on Credit Karma, try to have your credit score 30 points higher than what you really want them at, because when somebody else pull them, they're going to be lower. So that's just something that you guys can think about. And when you guys look on Credit Karma, a lot of times I tell people just to look at your utilization on there. And I'll teach you guys about utilization later on. But just look at your utilization, and also look at the accounts that's listed on your credit reports. And they'll let you know, too, if any changes is happening. Hey, somebody just got your credit report. They'll alert you. They'll update you. But don't forget, Credit Check Total, Privacy Guard, and Identity IQ will do the same thing. They'll alert you. But if you're like me, you're addicted to credit, you need to know what's going on, then definitely get your Credit Karma account. Now, don't forget, you're going to get your TransUnion score every day. And Experian, you're going to get that every week. And it's totally free if you guys go there. Now, I wanted to tell you guys about some free apps, some free credit apps. If you're like me, you're addicted. You want to know like the different companies that you guys can get your credit reports from, and you guys can just download the app. Then here's a few apps for you. It's 5 of them here. Don't forget, Credit Karma is technically an app, but I love them so much because they give you 2 credit reports and scores that I just made sure that they have their own little page, their own little slide. But here is the 5 apps you guys can sign up for. So we got Credit Sesame. We got the Capital One Credit Wise. So creditwise.capitalone.com. We have the Wallet Hub. You got the Nerd Wallet, and you got the Bankrate. Don't forget they have an app for all of these different companies. But let me break down these different companies to you guys. So this is Credit Sesame right here. They're going to give you your TransUnion credit score every month. So I love the Credit Sesame. And that's because I can just get my credit scores. I just need to know what's going on. Now, when you sign up for these different companies, how about you space them out every week? So, like these companies only give you your credit scores and credit reports every month, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to space them out every week. So every week when that month come up, at least you're going to get a copy of your credit report from some company, right? You're going to see your credit report and your credit scores from some company. Now, they do have different plans you guys can sign up for. Like, let's see right here. They have I know with this company for sure, because I don't see where you can go ahead and look at the different plans. But if you sign up, some of these companies have it so that you can start paying. So you can pay to get your credit reports and scores, but I just don't like their setup fully for you guys to pay. So just sign up for the free account. I don't want to show you guys the paid account, because a lot of times a lot of people want to just go ahead and pay, but it's not necessary. But this is the Credit Sesame, you guys. You guys can definitely sign up for that. And they have a new debit card out you guys can look into also. The next company I want to talk to you guys about is the Credit Wise by Capital One. So if you guys go to the website, Credit Wise by Capital One, you guys can go ahead and sign up, and they're going to give you your credit score also. Now, a lot of these companies only give you your TransUnion credit score, but like I said, you guys, if you're addicted like me and you just want to see what's going on, then definitely you guys go ahead and check them out. But this is the Credit Wise, and don't forget, a lot of times people ask, what credit card can I get? Capital One is an easy credit card, and on top of it being an easy credit card, they're going to be able to give you your credit scores. So I really love them, you guys. And look right here, you can go get it from the Apple Store or the Google Play. So go ahead and definitely check that out, you guys. Now, the next company I want you guys to look into is the Wallet Hub account. So if you guys go to wallethub.com, you guys can go ahead and get a copy of your credit reports and scores from them too. So again, you guys, it's going to be your TransUnion credit scores. So you guys go ahead and check them out. And again, it's free. So definitely go ahead and download that app, get your credit reports and scores from them, and space them out every week. Just space them out every week. Just go to the Play Store, go to the Apple Store, and go ahead and sign up for them, and they'll give you your credit reports and scores every week. The next company, I know it's a lot of them, you guys. The next company is the Nerd Wallet. This is another app that you guys can get your credit reports from. The only reason I'm showing you guys these websites is because I want you to make sure, like while you sign up for these companies, that you guys are matching these websites to make sure that you're not signed up for another company that I did not even refer you to. And don't forget, if you guys are in a class, all of these links are down below, so go ahead and check them out. But this company right here, when I have an inquiry on my credit reports, if I get a new account, this is the first company to tell me what's going on, even out of the paid companies, and this one is free. So I love that they give me an alert. They'll send me an email so quick, like, hey, Rickita, you got a new inquiry. Hey, Rickita, you got a new account. Hey, Rickita, your credit score went up. Hey, Rickita, your credit score went down. They're on top of telling me what's going on. So definitely go ahead and sign up and check them out. And a lot of these companies have tips too on telling you, hey, once you do this to boost your credit score, once you do that, and they'll tell you too what's wrong. Now, listen, a lot of these companies, when you go to them, they're going to tell you about 30% utilization. Please do not follow the 30% utilization. Follow the 5%. And we'll get into utilization later on. I just want to let you guys know that about the utilization. You may say, oh, Rickita, they said 30%. 30% is basic. That's average. I want you guys to excel. I want you guys to have the best credit score that you can have. So make sure you guys don't spend more than 5% on your credit card. But that is the Nerd Wallet, you guys. And then the last one I want to talk to you guys is about the Bankrate. Now, at first it was Quizzle. Now, my friend Jasmine, the one I told you guys about, she actually has that Quizzle account. So, well, she told me about the Quizzle account years ago, and we both signed up for it. But now they actually sold to Bankrate, so they merged. So you guys can still get a free account, but it will be from the Bankrate. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And don't forget, all of these links are in the description. If you guys actually signed up for my class, my membership, you guys will already see them in your portal on your guys' class. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. Now, again, you guys, you got over 1,000 credit scores. Do not take these credit scores seriously. Like, seriously, you guys, do not take them too serious, because when you go and apply for a loan, or if you're trying to go and get a house, you're trying to go get a car, what credit score they're going to give you is most likely different than the credit score that any of these companies have. So many different companies are creating their own credit scores. So I just want to warn you guys before you kind of get all a little sad about it, that your credit score may come in different, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now, those are all the companies that I definitely want to talk to you guys about. But again, there's a way that you can get your free credit report. If you like, Rickita, I can't pay anything. Like, seriously, I don't care if it's 15 additional days. I cannot pay for my credit reports. Then you guys can get a free credit report if you guys are denied for credit. So if you guys are denied for any of these things, you guys can get a free copy of your credit report. So if you deny for credit, say if you go try to apply for a house, you go try to apply for a car, you go try to apply for loans or credit cards, they deny you. Whichever credit bureau that they use to actually make that decision, then you can actually go ahead and get a copy of that credit bureau. Then you can get a copy of that credit report. But you have 60 days to get a copy of that credit report, so keep that in mind. You have 60 days after denial for any of these to get a copy of your credit report. And that goes down to employment. Don't forget, a lot of companies, they're third-party companies that get information for you. They collect information about you, and maybe you may get denied based off of information that they have about you. So you can go to that company, even if it's third party, and get a copy of your credit report for free. And keep that in mind, you guys. All you got to do is keep a copy of that denial, and you can contact that bureau. And the information on how to contact the bureau will definitely be on your denial. If you're denied for insurance, a lot of people are denied for insurance. And I want to teach you guys how not to be denied for some of those things too. If you're denied for a license, you can go ahead and get a copy of whatever report that they generated to give you that denial, to deny you. Another thing, if you get any government benefits, you can always get a copy of your credit reports for free. They want to make sure that you know what's going on with your credit and that you're fixing your credit, because a lot of times you can save so much money by just fixing your credit. You can get better interest rates, stay in a better house, get a better car where you don't have to keep worrying about fixing it. You're in a better predicament, but definitely, you guys, go ahead and you can get a copy of your credit reports. Do not slack on this. Don't forget, you got 60 days for these four right here. Government benefits, you can always get a copy. Now, some other reasons why you can actually get a copy of your credit report. So say if you was approved for less than the amount that you wanted. Say if you wanted to get certain terms and you weren't approved for the terms that you wanted. And when I say the terms, say if you tried to get a certain car and the rate wasn't perfect because you wanted to make sure you get your car for only 3 years and you wanted to pay, only 5%. If you do not get the interest rate that you want, if you do not get the amount of loan the loan amount that you want, if you do not get the monthly payment that you want, then you guys can get a copy of your credit reports. And don't forget, you're going to get a copy of the credit report or the credit bureau that they pulled to make the decision. And also, if you're unemployed right now, or say if you're looking to apply for a job within the next 60 days, you're entitled to a copy of your credit report. So definitely, you guys jump on that. But remember, I don't care why you're getting a copy of your credit report. If you get them from annualcreditreport.com, you have to wait those 15 additional days. And if you feel like you're a victim of fraud, then and you think that you may have errors on your credit report due to fraud, you're entitled to a copy of your credit report. If you've been a victim, say if you already know you had credit fraud, you had identity theft on your credit reports, then you can go ahead and get a copy of your credit reports also. And remember, these are just additional ways you can get a copy of your credit reports. And say if you had one of these things right here, where you apply for something, you didn't get what you really want, you can go to Annual Credit Reports and get your credit reports from there. Say if you're applying for a job or you're unemployed right now, again, you can get a copy of your credit reports through annualcreditreport.com. If you're a victim of fraud or you think that you may have errors with your credit reports due to fraud, you can get a copy of your credit reports because of that too. But hopefully this video was very helpful in helping you understand where you can get a copy of your credit reports. Don't forget, you guys, if you're looking to get a copy of your credit reports because you want us to help you with your credit for free, because you're part of my exclusive membership, get your credit reports from Identity IQ. Identity IQ have more information that we're going to need in regards to getting, items removed from your credit reports and even knowing exactly what the accounts have listed. And we're going to talk about that in a few days. I believe we're going to talk about that on Thursday, which is 2 more days. And then we're also going to talk about it again on Friday. We're going to talk about the accounts. After you get your credit reports, you need to know about the accounts. You need to know how to read them. And then you also need to understand the type of accounts that you guys have. Again, you guys, I have my exclusive membership. You guys can go ahead and text forward to 21,000 and you guys will be entered into a drawing of my $100 a month drawing that I have. And also, I will send you that link to sign up for my exclusive membership. And if you guys want to get a discount on my exclusive membership, you guys stay to the end. I'm going to tell you what the exclusive membership is. If you guys go to sign up for the exclusive membership, you guys can get $30 off of it. So what you guys have to do is just put Credit 101 in, which is the name of the class. Put Credit 101 in and you guys will get 30% off. You can see it right here, but make sure you don't put any spaces in. Credit 101. And you guys will be able to get 30% off of your sign-up fees. So definitely go ahead and check out my exclusive membership. And don't forget, you guys are going to get the free credit repair there. You're going to get my exclusive live videos. Sometimes I'm not going to go live on YouTube. And if you want to be a part of my exclusive live videos, then you guys can go ahead and join my membership, my exclusive membership. And also, too, all of these slides, all of these classes, all organized from start to finish for you. They're all available inside my exclusive membership. You guys will be able to log on into your special course that I have for you guys. And don't forget, you guys, don't forget, it's Rickita. It's Rickita, you guys. You guys can always call or text me, 833-RICKITA. That's my phone number. And I'm always live Monday through Friday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So again, you guys are probably watching me live right now, but I'm live every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 2 Central Standard Time. You guys can go ahead and ask me any questions on any of my videos, and I will go ahead and answer them to the best of my ability. If you want me to look at your credit reports, or you want someone from my team to actually look at your credit reports, go ahead, call us or text us. Get your credit reports from my Dandy IQ for just $1, because that's going to have the most information on there. And then we'll be happy to look at your credit reports for you for free. And we can also suggest credit cards you guys may need to apply for. But definitely, you guys, this is how you actually get your credit reports. This is how you get your credit reports. If you guys have any questions, don't forget, drop those comments down below, and I can go ahead and answer them for you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye. There we go, you guys. Hey, so did y'all enjoy finding out how to get y'all credit reports? Let me know. Let me know. And listen, I got like a lot of different comments, but I'm going to go through all those different comments. And I kind of want to help you guys understand why I selected, certain companies to put on here too. But go ahead and drop your comments. Let's go ahead and go through all of your questions. What's the best way to get my credit report? I suggest that you guys go to I suggest you guys to go to identityiq.com, because identityiq.com give you that last date activity. And let me know if you guys can actually hear me too. Now that I'm back on like this, but Identity IQ can give you your last date activity, and the other companies don't give you a last date activity, and it's $21.99 compared to $29.99 with other companies. So that's why I kind of suggest, you guys go to Identity IQ and get your credit reports. If you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, you guys have free credit repair. I'm going to request that you guys go to identityiq.com. And let me kind of break down why. Like your last date activity, again, you guys, that's how you're going to get a lot of your collections removed from your credit reports. That's like my secret sauce, you guys. A lot of times they re-age your accounts, and I'm able to find out if your account was re-aged. And we'll talk about re-aging. If you like Rickita, we're not even here yet. We'll talk about re-aging. I believe we probably talk about that like 2 weeks. I don't think it's going to take too long. I don't know for sure. I don't have a full plan. I'm just going step by step. But we'll talk about that soon. And a lot of times, if you need to get collections removed from your credit reports, it's going to be that last date activity that's going to help us go ahead and get it removed. If, like, I have credit check total, you guys, and I just go through the Experian app. So let me show you what I mean by that. Like right here, the Experian app. Let me see if you guys can see it. No, you guys can't see it. Oh, there we go. There's the Experian app right over here. You see that? That's the Experian app that I use to get into my credit check total. I have that Credit Karma there right there, you guys. I told you guys about Credit Karma. Get Credit Karma. It's free. Like, it's really free. So definitely go ahead and check that out. And I have the Wallet Hub on here. But remember, I just got this phone and I already cracked the screen. So I don't even really have everything on there yet. I have the Wallet Hub right here. And then too, Self will give you a copy of your credit report. And Self is a company I'm going to teach you guys about. That's like if you guys need installment loan on your credit report. So tomorrow I'm going to teach you guys about third parties. And then Thursday I'm going to teach you guys about, what type of accounts, like revolving, installment. I'll teach you guys about that. But if you guys need an installment account and you can't just go get a loan from the bank, then I always tell people to sign up for Self. So they'll give you a copy of your credit reports. Now, listen, remember I kind of gave you guys the rundown on the different companies that you guys can sign up for. When I talk about like the Nerd Wallet, the Wallet Hub, I talk to you guys about the Credit Karma. I suggest you guys sign up for these companies like a week apart, or sign up for them apart, because the reason why I say that is this: if you sign up for all these companies today, in 30 days, every month, you're going to get your credit report and scores every month on the same day from all these same companies. But say if you apply for Credit Karma today, and then next week you apply for the Credit Wise, and then the week after you apply for, say if you was to do like the Nerd Wallet or something like that. If you guys do like these different companies, if you separate them, then every week, somebody's going to give you a copy of your credit reports and scores. But you guys don't have to be crazy like me. And I call me crazy because I always want to see what's on my credit reports. If I can see my credit score every day, I will. Like, if you can give it to me, I will take it. I want to see what's going on, especially with me adding these different accounts to teach you guys about. I need to know what's going on. But if you guys just get that identity IQ, you guys will be like set. You guys can just have that. But again, the Credit Karma is free. Why not get it? So get the identity IQ, get the Credit Karma, and then Credit Karma. Don't forget, I told you guys, Credit Karma now every day they'll give you a new TransUnion credit report and scores. So I love that they do that with Credit Karma. But I did tell you guys that they kind of like had a delay. They had like the same score for me for a while, but they still told me when there was changes happened to my credit reports, which that's the biggest thing I tell people to look out for with Credit Karma. You want to see those changes. If your smaller bills are frozen, can you do this with a shopping cart trick? I know, like if you do Innovis, you can, or Innovis or Innovis, whatever you want to call it. I know for sure. Let me share my screen so you can see what I mean when I say this. I know for sure when you do the pre-screen opt-in, that's one of the companies that, you know, they're going to use to be able to get that shopping cart trick. Let me remove from the studio. Get that shopping cart trick to work. So if you freeze them, and we're going to talk about them tomorrow, how to get your credit report from them, you're going to know all the business that they know about you. But if you freeze them, I'm not sure you're going to be able to do that shopping cart trick. And I always tell you guys, make sure you do not have any fraud alerts. So again, with the shopping cart trick, I believe they're going to look at your what address is on your Equifax credit report. So I know for sure they're going to look somewhere around with your Equifax. They're going to look at something. They're not going to necessarily pull your credit reports, but they're going to look at something like probably like a soft pull kind of thing going on. And again, this is that third party you asked about. They're up there with the main three now. So Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, they're up there. So if you try to do the shopping cart trick and you froze this, I'm not sure if you're able to get that shopping cart trick to work, if you're going to get it to work for you. But, you know, that is the third party, you guys. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll do some more research on that. I wasn't able to do the shopping cart trick. If you're not able to do the shopping cart trick, make sure that you're opting into the opt-out pre-screen. So make sure you're going down here, clicking opt-in, and put your information in down below. So you want to make sure you're saying you clicking opt-in and not these two. Do not opt out. If you opt out, that means, hey, do not share my information with anybody. I'm not trying to get credit or insurance offers for 5 years, or this one permanent. Say, I'm not trying to get it at all. Like, opt me out. Some people, when you have really good credit, you don't want to keep getting a lot of offers in the mail of these credit cards, these low grade credit cards. If your credit is good, you can go get a loan anywhere. But you want to get them, so make sure you're opting in. So go ahead and put your first and last name in, social security number, your date of birth, your address. Make sure you're putting the address in that's on your Equifax credit report. And another thing too, I want to show you guys Factor Trust next. You want to call them. You want to call Factor Trust to make sure that they have your correct address. But go ahead and finish filling out this form, put your security code in, and click confirm. Now, usually I tell you guys to wait, 5 to 7 business days to go ahead and try it. But then I also told you about that client where I was able to get her a credit card. I actually did it live when I first started doing the shopping cart, before I even started doing the shopping cart trick for everybody. And she was able to get a credit card with Victoria's Secrets, and she never did either of these companies. But this is the Factor Trust company right here. You want to make sure that you're opting into them. And here's their number, you guys. So you guys can actually call them. So let me see. Copy that. Let me actually send it to you guys so you guys can have it. That's the number for Factor Trust, but you want to call them and make sure, the information that you're putting on the shopping cart trick is the same information that they have for you. So you can go ahead and make sure you're opting in and not opting out and click submit. And you can also, when you call them, you can also opt in that way too. But I like to type it in. That way I make sure, because sometimes when people type your address in, it may be different than how you type it in. So I would suggest you just go ahead and fill out this form instead of just calling them. But you can call them if you're not tech savvy, and you should be fine. You should be fine. But same information that you did on the pre-screen opt-out is the same information. That same information you're going to put here too. Oh, excuse me. So go ahead and fill out this form, and then you should be able to do the shopping cart trick. Like I said, in 5 to 7 business days. But that one client, they were able to do it without, opting in at all. Make sure you guys are clearing your cookies. So make sure you guys are clearing your cookies on your computer. Make sure you guys do not clear your cookies, allowing pop-ups. You can do it on your phone too. And make sure, this is the biggest thing, make sure you do not have fraud alerts on your credit report. Now, remember with the shopping cart trick, all you're doing is putting $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So you can go to Victoria's Secret, you can go to Express, you can go to Overstock, you can go to the Camping World, you can go to these websites, act like you want to buy something, put $220 to $250 worth of items in your cart, and act like you want to check out. So check out as a guest. And you're going to put that same information that you put into Factor Trust and a pre-screen opt-out, you're going to put that same information on your checkout, right? And then as you act like you're going to check out, you're going to get a pop-up saying, congratulations, you're pre-approved for a credit card. Now, if you're not able to get that pop-up, just understand, I do not know if you do everything perfect, you do not have any fraud alerts, you opted in for both companies, you use the address on your Equifax credit report, you make sure you cleared your cookies, you made sure that you allow pop-ups. If you did everything perfectly, everything is perfect, I do not understand, or I do not know why you cannot get the shopping cart trick to work for you. All I know is sometimes it worked for some people, and then sometimes it worked for others. So yeah. But don't forget, we can try to do the shopping cart trick for you guys for free. Just go ahead and look down in the description. I know you guys see where you can get it expedited. You can pay a fee to get it expedited, but you don't have to do that. You can go ahead and wait and see how long it's going to take us to go ahead and do the shopping cart trick for you, or try it on our end. You do not have to pay to expedite it. So we do have the free service. Like, I literally hired someone for you guys where all they do all day is the shopping cart trick, and they're working to get people credit cards, and they're trying to trick out. But you guys can try that. It's in the description. I have the experience, which is accurate. Should I keep them all? Remember, the key thing of this is we have over 1,000 credit scores. So let me tell you the story, and I'm not going to give too much details, but a client where I told you guys the other day, we were trying to get her approved. When we looked on creditchecktotal.com, those supposed to be the FICO scores. We looked on there, they said the credit scores was over 630. But when she actually got her credit pulled by the mortgage company, they're saying that her credit scores is in the 580s. So I always tell you guys, no matter what, always just try to make sure that your credit score is higher than what you're aiming for, because some of these companies, they have their own scoring model. And if you make sure that your credit score, is 20 to 30 points higher, then for sure you may be, you don't know anything for sure, but you can guess that you may be you may be where you need to be when you go ahead and apply for that loan. Like when you go and apply for a house right now, you're going to need a 620 credit score. When you're looking on Credit Karma, make sure your credit score is like a 650 on Credit Karma. And on Credit Check Total, make sure, it's at least like a 640, 650. Well, I can't even say 640 right now. Make sure it's around a 652, you guys. But remember, each company will have their own scoring model. So, I can't tell you which one is more accurate. Only thing I can tell you is look at the accounts that's on your credit reports. People don't understand that it's certain things that make up your credit. They want to know about your payment history. They want to know about your utilization. They want to know if you have any debt. They want to know if you have any collections and charge-offs. Look at those items. Focus on having that together. If you make sure you have your 4 credit cards, you get as many negative items as you can get removed from your credit reports. You paying on time on your credit cards. You have at least 1 installment account, and in your credit card balance is low, then for sure you may be in there like swimwear so that you can go ahead and get your house. But these are the different things that I just aim for with my clients, and then whatever they say the credit score is whatever it's going to be. But just understand that 35% of your credit score is made up of payment history. Now, I still want you guys to get your credit reports today. So let me drop that link for you guys, and you guys can see it down in the description. Make sure you guys click this link. I know I seen somebody said if they clicked the link and Identity IQ, they was not able to get the discount, but I don't know. Every time I click it, I get that discount. Make sure y'all click this link when y'all sign up for Identity IQ. I really want you guys to get your credit reports today, because tomorrow I'm going to talk about the third-party company. So technically, you got today and tomorrow to do it, right? But Thursday, when it comes, I want to teach you guys about the different accounts on your credit reports. I want to educate you guys on revolving accounts, installment accounts. I want you guys to be able to spot a late payment, a charge off. I want you guys to see what should be there and what shouldn't be there, because next week we're going to start working on your credit. And if you guys haven't started working on your credit, that's the main thing. I'm going to teach you guys how to work on your credit. Don't forget, with my exclusive membership, you guys automatically get the free credit repair, but you guys have to sign up for the Identity IQ. Identity IQ, they have that last date of activity. I cannot stress that enough. Last date of activity is like you being in prison for a long time. Think about it like this. When you become delinquent on an account, you have 7.5 years from that date that you became delinquent for an account to stay on your credit report. So with these collection companies and even some of the original creditors, they're changing your last date activity. They're going to go 7.5 days from your last date activity to find out how long an account will stay on your credit report. So a lot of these companies, they're changing your last date activity. You'll see a lot of collection companies will use that month. So anytime they update your credit report, they'll change it to that month, or they'll use the month before. If you catch this, then you can go ahead and send them a letter and threaten them like, hey, I'm going to sue you, remove this from my credit report. And a lot of these companies will go ahead and remove them because they realize, wow, you know what's going on. A lot of these companies, they want this to stay on your credit report because whenever you're trying to buy a house, whenever you're trying to get a car, whenever you're trying to do anything, you're going to think about paying them first, because you're going to assume that if you pay them that your credit score is going to go up. But a lot of times when you pay collections, your collection account, your credit score is not going to go up, but people assume it. So that's why they keep changing your last date activity. They want that account to stay on there until you're 110 years old. But you guys are going to learn the trick to get that account off your credit report. But Identity IQ, they got that last date activity, and that's, to me, the most accurate thing I need to see. Like credit check total, honestly, I got the credit check total. I don't know why I know why I still got it. I want to keep seeing my credit reports every week, all three. I would pay for it, right? But the Identity IQ, they got that last date activity, and that's very, very important. And I'll tell you guys about that. What happened to the sound? I know you guys. I told you guys this is new. This is what, day 2? I said what? This is day 2 of our class. And I record a video, putting that video up, then I'm live. I'm actually sitting here. I can see your comments, but I'm sitting here doing other work. I was just talking to my mom. She's doing something very important for me, but I didn't realize that the sound went out. I think I accidentally paused it or something like that. So you guys are going to see like the little kinks, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Hopefully, so far, you guys are really getting educated. You guys are, learning things that is worth it. All the little craziness that we're going through. How do I remove old credit cards that are in collections without paying them off? Disputing them. Just dispute them. And then sometimes, too, when you guys work to dispute your accounts, that's why I'm going to teach you guys about the third-party bureaus right now, because these third-party bureaus is coming up like cryptocurrency. I don't know if you guys ever heard of cryptocurrency, but yeah, Bitcoin. I was just checking my Bitcoin, you guys, and it's popping, you guys. All of my cryptocurrencies, they're going up. I'm investing like crazy into cryptocurrency. So we all know about regular currency, like the dollar, the yen. We already know about all these, the pound. We already know about these different things, right? But then there's a second one, cryptocurrency. It's like behind the scenes kind of thing. When it comes down to the credit bureaus, we have Treasury, Equifax, and Experian. But we got LexisNexis, we have SageStream. We got all these third-party companies like Telecheck, Check Systems, all these companies that collect all this information about us. I'm going to teach you guys how to get the report from them, because it may be beneficial for you guys to dispute with them also. Get that account off of their report, because the credit bureaus will go to them and ask them for this information. They'll sell your information to the credit bureaus, and the credit bureaus are like, yep, I verified it, Rickita, and they're like, hey, I verified it with SageStream, especially when it comes down to like Experian. Experian do not like to delete personal information from your credit reports, because they're getting their information from SageStream. And same thing with your inquiries. But if you go to SageStream and get all that stuff removed, or you freeze those reports, you have a greater chance of getting these accounts removed. So every month, you guys can send out letters to the credit bureaus and let them know that you need to get these accounts removed from your credit reports. And as we get into like disputes and stuff like that, I'll teach you guys my tricks. Now, the reason I want to kind of teach you guys my tricks is this. Right now, we have the corona. Right now, everything is changing. Everybody, they're trying to hold on to as much money, especially these companies. There's companies that was around that's no longer want to be around now. This is like something new, you guys. Think about when we went from the gold standard and now we not on the, that's probably too deep for y'all. Think about it as when they started using dollars and you start even using coins, or think about it when we stopped using so many dollars and coins and we started using cards. Right? This is a transition like that. We're going to a whole different thing, to the point where a lot of stuff is digital. So right now, these companies just trying to hold on to as much information as they want to hold on to, or, any information that will make sure that this account is on your credit reports. So the reason why I'm giving you guys this information is because sometimes you guys need to call these companies. I cannot call. Like if I call Equifax for you guys, They're going to ask me to send you a code. They're going to give me security questions. It's not just, hey, this is my name, address, social security number, and my date of birth. Now they're trying to do security questions. They're trying to make sure that you don't have any third party helping you. It's just you. So a lot of this stuff is easy, you guys. So I want to teach you guys, these third party companies. I want to teach you guys how to repair your credit so you can work on it yourself. Now, again, all you have to do is send out letters to the credit bureaus. But seriously, if you want to know the most important part, is really what we're going to do tomorrow with third-party companies. It really is, seriously. So all you got to do is just send out letters to the credit bureaus. They'll work on, they'll start removing those accounts from your credit reports. But you have to make sure you come in for a class tomorrow to learn about these third parties, because these third parties can make or break accounts statement credit reports. Like, let me give you guys an example. Like any old credit card, like I told you guys, I had over $27,000-$30,000 in credit cards that I got removed from my credit reports. I did not pay them, and then I see like the collection companies, they sold them to some collection companies. They try to put on my credit reports, but I fight them, you guys, before they even put on my credit reports. So that's like a basic dispute. Let's get into something deeper. Like when we talk about bankruptcies, you guys have to make sure that you freeze and suppress your LexisNexis and you work to remove it from your LexisNexis. That's a third party company. You're like, wait, Rickita, you didn't even tell me about them. Yeah, you can go to the credit bureau, send them letters to get it removed. But if you want to make sure you have a greater chance of getting it removed to the point where, like, listen, in 6 months, at the maximum, they better have this off of my credit reports, then you really have to focus on those third parties. So again, I'm going to have my letters on the membership. You guys can go ahead and get the membership, or you can pay for my letters separately. But you guys can send out letters to the credit bureaus. I'll teach you how to do that. But the third parties, you guys, is very, very important. Like, seriously, you guys, it's very, very important that you understand the third party companies and you work to get accounts removed from them, and you freeze them, telling them, hey, do not share my personal information with anybody. Think about it like this. When you're trying to do the shopping cart trick, we're telling them, yes, share my personal information with all the credit card companies that's giving out offers. Share with all the insurance companies, right? So the credit bureaus, they're sharing information with them so that they can go ahead and give you these offers. But if you're trying to repair your credit, you really don't want nobody to have your information, because they're working together to make sure this account's on your credit report. Don't forget, there's companies out there, all they do is collect information on you since you were a baby. And the thought of that is like crazy. Like, what? But yeah, you guys, they're collecting information on us, and I need to teach you guys how to remove those accounts from the third parties. And then I also need to teach you guys how to freeze. So that's like the most important part with disputes. I always talk to you guys about, hey, fill out this letter to get something removed from your credit report. That's the easy part, right? But if you don't do that work, the beginning part of making sure that all your credit reports are frozen, you make sure that you put the freeze on your credit reports, and then you work to dispute those accounts, it's going to be a little harder. But collections and stuff like that should be something that's very easy to get removed, especially if you do what I'm telling you with the third party. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. I got to start getting all that together pretty soon. But I know, you guys, I had no sound earlier. I know. It was like frozen. I was looking like, because, I'm checking to see how much time I have. Like, I got to hurry and come back live. I want to come pop right up. I don't want you guys sitting waiting. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? And I was like, oh my gosh, I paused it. I am so sorry, you guys. Do you need to have a set credit score for the shopping cart trick? Because it won't work for me at all. I did everything. No, I have clients that have jacked up credit, like really messed up credit, and they still be able to do the shopping cart trick. So I don't think that you need to have like an actual a certain credit score. Only thing I can tell you is just make sure you follow. I'm going to make sure I make a video with shopping cart trick, even if it's an hour long, where I'm going through these different things. Like, make sure you clear cookies, allowing pop-ups, make sure you not have any fraud alerts on your credit reports. If you guys work to remove your inquiries from your credit reports, most likely they put fraud alerts on your credit reports. And if you got fraud alerts, the shopping cart trick is not going to work for you guys. And somebody asked too, hey, if I freeze these third parties, can I still do the shopping cart trick? That's a good question now. So now I'm going to look into that right after this, because I don't know, but I want to know for sure if that's going to affect it. But make sure you guys just follow all the different steps that I tell you, like the different shopping cart trick videos, where I tell you guys, like, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. And if it don't work for you, honestly, I don't know. I really don't. But I know credit score does not play a factor at all. I know that would not play a factor because the reason I started doing a shopping cart trick is because I had clients that couldn't get secure credit cards. You got to think about it. When I first started doing credit, I was going into like homeless shelters and helping people that way. And the easiest way for people to get credit cards is through the shopping cart trick. So for them to start building their credit, I thought, hey, if I help y'all build your credit, y'all be able to, have some money to go rent a house or, so many cheap properties. I told you guys, like, I paid $8,700, $8,900 for my first property. Those properties are so cheap. So I was like, hey, if I fix y'all credit, then y'all can hook up with a realtor, which is me, and I can help y'all buy a house, right? But they couldn't get secure credit cards. So I started telling them about the shopping cart trick. You got to think about, these are people that have messed up credit. A lot of times their credit is really messed up. And I mean, 400s, 500s, it's really bad, right? And on top of that, too, some of them don't even have much credit. So I had them do the shopping cart trick. Only reason I did the shopping cart trick, I did not think that everybody gonna want to do the shopping cart trick. Only reason I did it again, because I had another client that like really begged me, like, Rickita, I cannot get a credit card. Like, show me, like, what am I supposed to do? I said, okay, I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna send it to you on YouTube. Literally. And I was like, okay, good. I'm just gonna make a video. I'm gonna send it on YouTube. And that's kind of what blew it up. But I tell people that got bad credit to do the shopping cart trick. If you guys have good credit, I do not tell y'all to do the shopping cart trick. I told you guys, like, when I just recently signed up for that kickoff account, if you guys have a certain amount of accounts, your credit score is at a certain level, if you guys add accounts on there that's kind of on the lower end, like that kickoff for me is on the lower end, it's like a secure credit card for $500, it dropped my credit score. So I don't tell people that got good credit to do the shopping cart trick. It was really only for the people that got bad credit. So y'all don't think your credit score would definitely, I don't think it matters at all when it comes out to your credit score. Hey, I am so sorry about the sound. I'm going to get it right, you guys. Just please bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I can hear you now. That's good. Oh, hear me, you guys. Sorry about that. Hey, TT. Oh, I like your hair. That's nice. I be all in y'all pictures all the time. And I remember a little pretty girl. How are you doing? Extra. Yes, they do. So Jay was referring to this. When you guys get your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. Now, I know it's tempting. You can get all 3 of your credit reports for free. You don't have to pay for them. You can get them every week. It's very tempting. But if you get your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, they have an additional 15 days to process your disputes. So some of my clients, when I start working on their credit, when I send a letter out to the credit bureaus, if they don't respond to my letter in 30 days, they have to remove everything from the credit report that I put in dispute. Now, listen, and this is the key thing. If they do not, if you go ahead and get your credit reports from them, they have 15 additional days. So not only did they have the 30 days, but they have 15 additional days. So now, instead of saying, hey, if y'all don't respond in 30 days, y'all got to delete it. Now you have 45 days. You're giving them way more time to go ahead and respond to your disputes. So I always tell people, don't get them from annualcreditreport.com. If you need to, get them from Identity IQ. And when you get them from Identity IQ, you're going to get them for $1 to start off. You can just go ahead and cancel your membership or call them and say, hey, I cannot afford this membership right now. I cannot afford to pay for it. And they should be able to offer you some type of discount. Like, hey, the membership is too much. I can't afford to pay for it. How do I go about canceling it until I can be able to get some funds to be able to pay it? And a lot of times they go ahead and lower the payment. When I was talking to, remember I told you guys I did not go live yesterday. I was talking to one of my clients and she was like, yeah, she helped her husband, boost his credit score up too. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. She got privacy guard. She's like, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with me. I'm gonna call Identity IQ, tell them I can't afford it, and they're gonna give you the discount. So definitely try it. She literally just brought it up, which reminded me to tell you guys about it today. But yeah, let them know that, hey, I can't afford it, and they should be able to give you some type of discount. I don't know why it was blurry, you guys. I'm not sure. I think it's my connection. Don't forget, I just moved into my new house and I don't have a direct connect and I'm on a desktop. I have to get probably a direct connect with my internet. So I don't know, you guys, we'll see. And Jay said that they use the link and they actually charge them full price. They use Identity IQ link. make sure you guys, like, if you guys go to identityiq.com, and I'll show you in a second. Let me just get a drink of water. If you guys go to identityiq.com, let me show you. If you guys go directly to their website, let me share it. They're going to charge you $29.99 from the start, from the jump. As soon as you sign up, it's going to be $21.99. So here's the Identity IQ website. This is the company I tell you guys to get your credit reports from. So you guys will click right here on Start Your Membership. And you can see right here, the monthly membership is $29.99. Now, I have a special link, but you guys have to make sure that you click it, right? So let me show you guys what that link would be, because it should be in here somewhere. Actually, let me see. I actually sent it to you guys here. Identity. No, this is not it. This is not the link. Let me see. Oh, yep. Here we go right here. So if you guys use that link that I sent you guys, you can see right here, it's only $1 to try it for 7 days, and then they're going to charge you $21.99. If you click right here on Get Yours Now, you're going to see it says $1. Make sure you see that $1, or you're going to pay $29.99 the first day you sign up. And then too, they're going to charge you $29.99 per month instead of you getting my $8 discount at $21.99 per month. So make sure you guys are actually clicking that link and signing up. But this is the company that I tell you guys to get your credit reports from if you're looking for us to repair your credit. When you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, you guys get free credit repair. You guys will have access to all my dispute letters. So I always tell you guys to go here to get your credit reports. But again, it's going to be $1 to start and then $21.99 after your 7-day trial. So just make sure you're actually clicking that link. And I told her to call them and let them know. And it should only charge $1 when she started. But she said, it don't matter. Never mind. It's worth it. So I asked, my credit is $739. I need help building my credit file. Now, this may sound crazy to some of you guys, right? This may sound crazy. It's not hard to get a 739 credit score, especially if you get a trade line. So when it comes down to trade lines, a lot of people don't know. Like, say if you have a good credit card, so if you got a credit card that's like 5 years old, it's $15,000, even $10,000, even if it was $5,000, $1,000, you can add someone as an authorized user on your credit card. But when you add them as an authorized user, if they have little to no credit, you may boost them to the 700s, but they may only have your one credit card on their credit report, or maybe have one other account depending on what's going on with their credit. So a lot of times when I see people say that they have a high credit score, I automatically assume they purchased a trade line or they was added to somebody's credit reports as an authorized user. Now, when you have to build out your own profile, I tell you guys, understand that it's not going to be done in one day. Like, if you want to really make sure that you can stand on your own, you don't have to pay anybody to, be an authorized user on your credit cards, then you guys want to start building your credit profile by getting 4 credit cards. Like, literally get 4 credit cards. And if you guys need to know, like, the basic credit cards, let me know down below. I don't want to go too deep into something that you guys don't need help with. But if you guys need to know, like, the basic easy credit cards you guys can get, let me know. But I always tell people, get 4 credit cards, get 1 installment account, maybe even 2. If you want to be frisky, get 2 of them. Get 2 of them, and you should build your credit from there. But understand it's not going to happen overnight. Yes, you can add trade lines to your credit reports, but it's better if you go ahead and just start building your credit profile by just getting those 4 credit cards and getting those 2 installment accounts. Now, listen to this, you guys. Listen to this. A lot of times people are like, wait, Rickita, I can go to a 739? Oh, they're listening to me, right? You listening to me, you're like, oh, wait, I can do that? This is the key. If you get added to someone's credit report, and you purchased it as a trade line, a lot of times them trade lines won't stay on your credit reports longer than 90 days. They're going to put you on, let you stay on there for about 60 days, and then, it's going to pop out. I always say pop up. I need to talk properly. It's going to get removed from it's not necessarily going to be removed from your credit report. They're going to start reporting on it. They're going to remove you from that credit card. And when they remove you from that credit card, you're going to probably see an increase in your credit You're probably gonna see an increase. I mean, not an increase. You're gonna see a decrease in your credit score, and then now you're gonna be stuck trying to build your credit. So I always tell people, build your own credit. If you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to buy a car. If you're trying to get a credit card, a trade line is a temporary fix, but still build your profile from scratch. Like literally, get those easy credit cards, and just build from there. Just build from there, and we'll go over that for sure. We'll definitely go over that for sure. But get your 4 credit cards in your installment account, maybe even 2. You will see a great difference in terms of you having a build profile. I did 2 shopping cart trick visas. I got them, and after I got them, they did a hard pull. So when you get Visa credit cards, this is what I'm realizing. And let me show you guys one of these I always tell you guys about. And it's the Camping World Good Sam Visa credit card. When you guys do the shopping cart trick and you guys apply for a credit card on the shopping cart trick, let me show you. I cannot think and talk at the same time. Here we go here. When you guys go to like Camping World to get that Visa credit card, then they're going to give you, I realize, a hard inquiry. If they give you the regular store card, then they may not, give you a hard inquiry. But what I realize is that this is the Good Sam Visa credit card. They're giving people a hard inquiry when they get this credit card. But this is with the shopping cart trick, you guys. And don't forget, I told you guys, it's more companies than just the Good Sam Visa that you guys can get. Like, it's more than just the Good Sam credit card that you can get a Visa with. So you guys can look into getting a Sportsman Guide Visa too. And this is a credit card that I actually had. I didn't know anything about the shopping cart trick at the time. But this is another account that you can go ahead and try to do the shopping cart trick with, you guys. And again, this is a Visa, so you may get that hard inquiry. And there's other credit cards out there you guys can go ahead and apply for. But just understand that when it's a Visa involved, you may get that hard inquiry. That's just like a warning, just in case you guys are like, no inquiry. And if you guys dispute that inquiry, I really think, I don't know. When I tell you guys, if you guys remove inquiries from your credit reports, I always tell you guys, make sure you dispute the inquiry before the account come on your credit report, before it pop up on your credit report, before it's added to your credit report, right? But since it's just a shopping cart trick, remember they anti-fraud already, they may cancel that card. So I just tell people, hey, like that client, they got the $3,000 credit card. I'm not sure if they got the hard inquiry, but I'm thinking you got a $3,000 Visa card. I don't know what was going on with their credit, but usually I tell people to get those shopping cart trick credit cards when their credit is bad. So I'm like, just keep the card and just accept that you may have that hard inquiry. But with their regular credit cards, you guys shouldn't get hard inquiries. Like if you guys do like the Express, the Overstock, if you guys do the Victoria's Secrets, you guys do the Venus credit cards, you guys should not get a hard inquiry. You guys should just get the credit card without a problem. Hello, Wanda. Which one? Yeah, so if you guys want me to start working on your credit, you guys are part of my exclusive membership. Don't forget, I only do credit now for people that's a part of my exclusive membership. So if you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, then you guys will have to go to Identity IQ and get your credit reports because they have that last date activity. And if you guys text SCORE to 21,000, I have the link there now, you guys. I have the link there now so you guys can sign up for the exclusive membership. Oh, let me see. Let me go back up. I missed it. Is it best to pay the kickoff account or let it keep reporting? So, I showed you guys my kickoff account. Let me let y'all all back in my business again. Let me open my kickoff account for you guys. The kickoff account, now they have instead of getting a secure credit cards, you guys can apply for that kickoff account. And when you guys apply for the kickoff account, they're going to report a $500 credit card onto your credit report. Actually, this is the client I did it for yesterday, and I think it's okay. You just see their first name, and none of their business is there, so I think it will be okay for me to go ahead and share the screen. And you do not know who the person is. I think it'll still be okay. But this is the account. I signed them up yesterday, you guys. So this is their account right here. Now, we purchased something for $10. So we purchased something for $10. And when we purchased something for $10, they're reporting a $500 credit card on their credit report. Now, again, I always tell you guys, keep the utilization at 5% or below. So I love this account because it automatically makes sure that you come in under 5%. And the available credit is $490. If you guys want to pay off this account, I suggest that you guys go ahead and just do it. Or if you're like me, where maybe you forget about it, like remember I told you guys I signed up, like this watch right here. I did the My Jewelers Club. So I realized, so let me just finish this thing before I go on to My Jewelers Club. I suggest you guys pay it off. If you guys are like me, you may forget, you may pay late, pay it off. Just it'll still report. Mine reported in 8 days. So I told you guys I signed up for the My Jewelers Club, and I actually got this watch when I signed up. Now that's that $5,000 account that you guys can sign up for. And let me show you guys. That's the $5,000 account that you guys can sign up for. It'll report to all 3 credit bureaus, and it should boost your credit score. When I signed up for this account personally, like when I signed up for it, my credit scores went up 60 points. But I signed up a while back, right? So when I signed somebody else up, I signed my brother up, and I actually got this watch because you have to buy something for $100, and then you have to pay the $99 fee to go ahead and start. But I thought that, remember I told you guys that you may miss the payment. With My Jewelers Club, they're going to keep your debit card information on file, and they're going to automatically take the money out. So that's good, right? If you guys sign up for the next one, New Coast Direct. This is the one where I told you guys I almost had a late payment on it because I forgot about it. Seriously, I forgot about it. But they're not going to automatically take the money out of your account. They're going to send you to a separate screen. So if you're like me, you may forget, you may slip your mind. I suggest you guys pay it off right away. Now with the New Coast Direct and the My Jewelers Club, you guys cannot pay that off right away. Both of these will be $5,000 accounts that report. Just like that kickoff account, you sign up, they'll report a $500 account, and all you did was bought something for $10. It's the same thing with the New Coast Direct. You just have to buy something for $100, pay the $95 fee, and then they're going to report a $5,000 account on your credit report. But this is the thing, you guys. Do not forget to make that payment, because if you forget to make that payment, they're going to mark you late. Same thing with kickoff. So if you're going to forget, then please go ahead and pay it off. Please go ahead and pay it off, because you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck with that late payment. So I was kind of nervous. I was like, last night, actually, I was thinking about it. And, late at night, I was just thinking, when I saw my brother up, I was like, oh my gosh. Because I told you guys the other day, like I was almost late on the New Coast Direct. So I was thinking, did I pay his bill off? That was back in November when I did that. And I looked, and they were automatically taking it out. So when I checked that out last night. I literally, matter of fact, that's another reason why I didn't go live. I made sure I did that for him. But I looked on there, and they was taking the money out of my account. So I was like, okay, good. They were taking it off of my debit card. So I was like, okay, fine. But that's My Jewelers Club. New Coast Direct, they're not going to automatically take it out. They're going to make you go to a separate third-party company. I want to say third-party. They'll have you go to a separate screen, or I don't know. They'll make you go through hoops to pay it off in a way. So just definitely make sure you pay that off right away. Now, with kickoff, when you guys sign up for that $500 account, you don't have to worry about technically paying anything for 2 months. So your first bill won't be due for 2 months. And you have to buy something anywhere between the amounts of $10 and $20. You have to buy something so that they can report that $500 account. Now, when you buy something, don't forget, I spent $10 on my account. The person I signed up yesterday spent $10 on their account. Now, you technically don't have to pay the $10 right away. You have to pay it in 2 months, but they're only going to charge you $2 per month. That's the best thing about it. So if you guys are looking to get a secure credit card, definitely sign up for kickoff. And let me drop that down below, just in case. That's the kickoff account, so you guys can spell it correctly. It's KIKOFF.com. But definitely, you guys, check out the kickoff account. And if you're trying to get a secure credit card, do that too. So say if he was like, I'm going to get 2 secure credit cards, do that as one of your secure credit cards and save money, because with a secure credit card, if you were to really, like what Kickoff is doing, you would really have to put $500 down, and then they'll report. And Kickoff, they don't have any interest or fees at all. They're just looking to report to the credit bureaus for you guys. The other companies, if you get a secure credit card, they're charging you interest. So if you spend any money on those credit cards, they're going to charge you for it. Granted, when you do the kickoff account, it's not an actual account. You can only buy ebooks. But we're in a business right now. We're trying to get a house. We're trying to get a car. We're not thinking so much of, trying to get a credit card to spend it. We want a credit card so it can report to the credit bureau and it can actually boost the credit score. So I paid my account off right away. They still reported in 8 days as a $500 account. Remember, if you guys already have credit cards, do not, or if you guys already have 4 credit cards, do not get that kickoff account. Literally, I told you guys when I signed up for kickoff, it dropped my credit score. When I signed up for this new one, it dropped my credit score and it dropped to 10 points. But somebody else said their credit score went up 30-some points. And when I signed up for the original kickoff, my credit score went up. But this time it actually went down because all my utilization and everything is good. So keep that in mind, you guys. But if you need a credit card, sign up for kickoff. And if you're not good at paying it, just pay it off right away. I signed up for your credit report. How am I going to get access? I'm going to actually send you guys the links for that today. And I think that I can automatically, listen, the whole thing of it is new, right? So it's going to be kinks in the beginning, you guys. But if you already signed up for credit repair before in the last 6 months, I'm going to automatically sign you guys up for the new membership, the exclusive membership. So I'm going to go and see if I can just add your email address, the same email address that you use to sign up for the credit repair. I'm going to see if I can add that to my system some way. If not, then I'll send you guys a link and I'll sign you up that way where it can be $0 to start. But if I see that you guys share that little $3, that $0 to start link, I'm going to kick you guys out because I want to be able to track who actually did it. So make sure y'all don't share the links. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about it. Yeah, but then that's a Visa too. So, with that Williams credit card, that's a Visa. So they're going to give you that. They're going to give you a hard pull for that. And I realize too, that's just because it's a Visa that you're going to get that hard pull. I'm scared of this. I'm scared of shopping cart trick. It's always like I'm seeing it doing it wrong. You may not be doing it wrong. Honestly, you may not be doing it wrong. The thing is, you may not just be able to do it. And that's just being honest. Sometimes you ever do the shopping cart trick. Sometimes you're not able to do the shopping cart trick. But again, you guys, I told you guys can look down in the description, click that link. We can try to see if we can do it for you. And it's free. If you guys want us to expedite it because you're like, no, Rickita, in 24 hours, I need to know what's going on. If you guys don't want to wait, sometimes we'll have waiting up to 2 weeks. If you guys don't want to wait that long, then you can expedite it. But if you like, try whenever you can, Rickita. Go ahead and look down in the description and go ahead and fill out that form. It should be free. I don't think that check system affect the trick, but I'm definitely talk about check systems tomorrow. I don't think that it's going to affect you doing a shopping cart trick. Check system is usually for bank accounts. So say if you're trying to get a bank account, if you ever messed up with a different bank, say if you was with Wells Fargo, you owe them money, if you try to go with Chase now, check system is the company that has all of your banking information, whether you owe a company or not. That's the company that's going to just tell Chase, if you have Wells Fargo and you messed up, they're going to tell Chase, hey, she owed Wells Fargo $500. They're that company that's going to talk about your banking information. I don't think that is going to affect you doing a shopping cart trick, but I'm definitely going over check systems tomorrow and how to get that check systems report. And tomorrow class is going to be a little, you're going to have to review it. And I think today's class, if you guys get those links, if you guys are part of my exclusive membership, you don't necessarily have to review it because you guys are going to have all of the links already there. But everybody else, make sure you guys really sign up for those companies I talked to you guys about for the free credit reports and check systems and all those different companies. I know you guys probably like, I don't care about my banking. Some people that may not care about their banking or think everything is all good. I still want you tomorrow, once I give you that information, go to all those different companies and ask for your credit report. You'll be surprised at the information that they have for you. And it's as simple as, you know how you guys are trying to get like different addresses removed from your credit reports. I told you guys, like, if you got different collections, charge-offs on your credit reports, sometimes removing that address is like the best thing that you can do because some collections and charge-offs, they're attached to the address. But if you don't go to the third parties and get them removed from there or freeze those companies, they can tell the credit bureau like, nope, don't delete it. That's Rickita address. That was once her address. That was once her name. You guys need to go to those third parties. Really watch that class tomorrow. Go to those third parties and freeze it. Really freeze them and then work on removing them accounts. And I'll teach you guys about how to remove accounts from those third party companies. But nope, I don't think check systems would, I don't think it will affect you at all. Let's Still here waiting on the text back on advice for that property. Pretty please. Oh, let me check. Let me see. Let me check right now just to see if I missed it. Oh, another thing, if you guys wonder, like, what's going on with y'all? I was talking to you guys about how to get properties for really cheap. So, I'm not talking about them so much. I'm not talking about properties so much during our morning session, but when I do the exclusive membership, that's when I'm going to start talking about, those third-party companies. I don't see it. I think that Israel must have took it off. I'll ask Israel if he's seen it. Because at first it was here. Let me see. I probably can find it. Yeah, I'll ask Israel if he actually seen it, because I don't see the text message in here anymore. But I text you asking about the property. This is what you guys can do. I know a lot of people won't watch this. Email me. Let's email each other, and then I'll call you so I can make sure I have your correct information. Well, let me see really quickly before I give out my email address. I just don't want to get bombarded with a lot of emails, you guys, because honestly, if it's too many, I'm gonna send them to somebody else, and y'all will think I'm answering them, but I won't. Oh, I see it. Don't worry about it. I see it right here. Okay, so the property been winterized, no trespassing. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so I'll keep the screen up right here, and then I'll look, and then I'll message you back. I'm happy you sent me this information. Okay, I got the address to the property. I'll look that up after this. For sure. It's just, no. Everybody, listen, I have certain clients, I can't talk to everybody. I can't. I have 4 little ones. I have a lot of stuff going on. I can't talk to everybody. And a lot of people call like, I need to talk to Rickita about the shopping cart trick. It's not working. If you guys try the shopping cart trick and it's not working for you guys, or if you guys request that we try and it's not working, it's just not working. I do not know why it's not working, and I try to figure out why it's not working. And the only thing I can come up with is just make sure you clear the cookies, allow pop-ups, you don't have any fraud alerts, and you use the address that's on your Equifax credit report. That's it. That's all. That's all I can think about in terms of trying to get it to work for you. Will Kickoff start reporting your credit after you pay the account off? So Kickoff, I don't know. See, that's the key thing. I don't see that. I'm glad you brought that up. So with the Kickoff, when I signed up for it, I paid it the same day. I'm like instantly, I'm paying this, because if this thing report late, I'm just bad with that, you guys. I have to put everything on auto payment. Like if it's on auto payment, get your money, it's fine. All right, good. But if it's not on auto payment, I may forget. And Kickoff is not really too much of a top priority for me. I'm happy I remember to go ahead and do the installment. I cannot wait till that is over with. But I think that since I paid it, and I can say I think that since I paid it right away, they reported right away. But then too, babe, it's like, hey, no, they have that on the email. If you sign up, they're going to report after the first, right after the first. And we seen that they reported, I believe, what was that? They reported on Sunday. Today the 9th. They reported on the 7th. Today is the 9th. So I think if you pay it early, they'll go ahead and report soon. But I honestly don't know. But then I seen some other people that signed up, and I'm not sure if they paid or not, but they got a report date on the 7th too. So I'm thinking maybe they just report around the 7th. I don't know. Everybody kept saying, I reported. Everybody's so happy that it reported. But I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. But I do suggest, just pay it. Honestly, just pay it off and you'll be fine. It's still going to report to the credit bureau. It should still give you that quick boost. And like I said too, if you guys already have 4 credit cards, don't sign up for the Kickoff. It's going to lower your credit score, because it lowered mine. So don't do that. The only reason I signed up is because I want to know how long it's going to take for them to report to the credit bureau. So I signed up just to tell you guys about that. And yes, Kickoff, they do report monthly. They sure do. I need to have the collections removed. Well, if you guys are a part of my exclusive membership, use the letters that I have there. And then too, starting tomorrow, I told you guys tomorrow, I want to talk about the third-party bureaus. Before you guys send out a letter, watch the video for tomorrow, which is the third party bureaus. I want you guys to freeze those companies. I want you guys to work on disputing with those companies at the same time that you're disputing with the credit bureaus. So make sure that those accounts is frozen so that the credit bureaus are not being sneaky and buying your information from a third party. Remember, anything on your credit report, it has to be verified. So technically, they can verify it with a third party company. They don't necessarily have to verify it with that company. They'll go to a third party. Like with bankruptcy, I tell you guys all the time, you guys have to realize that LexisNexis is going to have that information, and you have to make sure you freeze and suppress those files, and you have to start working to remove that bankruptcy from them first. So when it comes down to collections, I really want you guys, well, let me tell you guys right now, just in case you guys want to look it up, you guys want to make sure that you freeze your core logic. You guys want to freeze, when it comes down to most of your accounts, you guys want to freeze that core logic so that they're not sharing information with the credit bureaus, because they will. Everybody think about the check. They're collecting all information just to sell it. Information is very valuable right now. So make sure you guys freeze them and then send letters into the credit bureaus. And I have plenty of videos on my YouTube channel showing you guys how to freeze accounts with the credit bureaus. I'm not necessarily freeze the accounts, but how to dispute accounts with the credit bureaus. So definitely go ahead and check those videos out. And then we're going to do it like literally in the class, like here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a video where I show you guys, but that may be an hour-long class, me teaching you, because when I taught the people that actually bought my dispute letters, that was like a 45-minute video, and I'm going to go deeper for you guys in class. Somebody says it happened to them, but I'm not sure what happened. You tardy for class. Okay, I'm gonna put it on your report card that you was tardy for class. You guys, if you guys are part of my exclusive membership, don't forget this is something new. So right now, as I'm recording a video, these are like you guys are probably seeing the video the same time everybody else is seeing it, or you guys probably seeing it 30 minutes to an hour early. You probably, honestly, that's what you're doing. But as I start doing, more and more classes, like this weekend, I plan to record at least a week long. Like this weekend, I'm going to record all the videos for next week. You guys will start getting access as soon as I start putting up that information. So you technically won't be tardy for class until 30 minutes after the class start, which is around 12:30, because that's when I'll come on live. Actually 12:35, because I'm going to wait 5 minutes for everybody to come into class, but I'm going to start the video, which is our actual training. I'm going to start that at 12:05. So technically, if you guys are part of my membership, you don't have to come in until 12:35. That's if you already watched the video inside of the exclusive membership. How many credit cards do you suggest are getting a shopping cart trick, and what would the average limit be? I don't know. The shopping cart trick is only if you need it. That's the key thing. And when I say only if you need it, if you don't have 4 credit cards, then you may need to get a shopping cart trick credit card if you cannot get approved for a regular credit card. So say if you try to get a credit card with your bank, if you try to go to like Capital One and try to get a credit card and they're denying you, then that's when I tell people, hey, try the shopping cart trick. Get some of those credit cards, let them report to the credit bureaus, and you're going to see your credit score go up. And when your credit score go up, then you get regular credit cards. But when it comes down to the average limit, I don't know. I see people get $150 up to, somebody said they got $6,000. And when I tell you guys, like, oh, you can get approved for a $15,000 express card, that's clickbait. I'm just being honest. That's clickbait. We thought it was that at first. When I first started, I was just telling you guys, like, hey, try these companies, and people start trying it. And they're like, Rickita, they said I was approved for $15,000 or $50,000. It's not really that amount. It's really only, if it says $15,000, it's really only $150. If they say it's $100,000, it's only $1,000. But how much you get approved for, it really, I don't know. It's really different, and I don't know how they're factoring it in. I just know about the shopping cart trick, so I put the information out to you guys. But remember, if you already got 4 credit cards, don't go and try to get more credit cards through the shopping cart trick. Seriously, I only told people about the shopping cart trick so that they can work to build their credit, and you need credit cards to build your credit. So if you already got 4 credit cards, leave the shopping cart trick alone. Now, I done seen people get the shopping cart trick credit cards, and when I say get them, they're getting, they're signing up, and they're getting like, 5 to 10 credit cards through the shopping cart trick. When you get those many credit cards through the shopping cart trick, don't forget these credit cards are with Community Bank. They're going to start closing some of those credit cards. So don't get too many and be greedy. Try to get the ones that you really want. And that's if you discipline. Let me take that back. try to get the ones that you don't want. If you're a man, get the Victoria's Secrets, you know. And the reason why I say that is because I see a lot of people. And I showed you guys the other day, I showed you guys somebody's credit report where I helped them get the shopping cart trick. You know what? Let me show you. I helped them do the shopping cart trick years ago. And now we're working to remove all these accounts from their credit reports. If you guys are not disciplined, like seriously, if you guys are not disciplined, don't mess with the shopping cart trick. Seriously, it's going to hurt you. It's going to burn you. You're not going to like it. So let me see. Let me remove this one. Let me see. Let me sign into their account and then I'll show you guys. Okay. Let me. These are the same accounts. Like I literally did the shopping cart trick for them. This is how I learned about it. I was just getting them credit cards and then years later I'm trying to show you guys. But they messed it up. They messed it up. Do not do the shopping cart trick if you're going to, you're not disciplined and there's a chance that you may mess up. Like seriously, or you're gonna regret it. Because they were in the high 600s, hitting 700s. They just couldn't keep their utilization together. And then all of a sudden, they just could not handle, they could not deal. And their credit score dropped a lot when they stopped paying on them credit cards. So let me show you what it looked like, what it looks like within their account. And they gave me permission to always show their account. If you guys like, you better be showing somebody else's account. They gave me permission, and you can't really see much. Let me make the screen a little bigger for you guys. Let me share, stop that. Let me share the screen. Y'all can see all these shopping cart trick credit cards. Don't do this. I'm telling y'all, do not do this. If you mess up, it's going to really, lower your credit score. Seriously. And I don't want you guys to mess up. So look right here, you guys. We got New York and Company right here. I think this is that Simply, I think it's like for plus size women. They got the Capital One. I helped them get the codes. They got the Victoria's Secrets. They got the Pure One. And these were those. Remember, I told you guys, when you do the shopping cart trick, you're going to get offers in the mail saying, hey, you're approved for this credit card. You're approved for that credit card. That's how they got that Indigo credit card. That's how they got that Fortiva MasterCard. And that's how they got the Capital One, because they was getting offers in the mail. When I tell you guys about these different accounts, that's only because I learned about them by just helping people a while ago. And I'm like, wait, y'all still need this information? Sometimes I think that everybody know what I know. And now I realize it's not necessarily true. But look at all these accounts that's closed. Look at them. And now they're just like, you know what? I break now. Can you please help me out? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to help you out. I'm just so sensitive when it comes down to credit, to the point where it's like, dude, do you know I be up at midnight doing your credit and you gonna mess up these credit cards? I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you messing it up. So I just stopped messing with them. But I was like, you know what? I can't let you sit with that. I'm going to help you out. Do not get all those shopping cart trick credit cards and end up like that. Seriously. Do not end up like that. Is it true that because of COVID, was it the extra 30 days? So let's get rid of reply to you. I heard that they were getting an extra 30 days, but at the same time, what I do when it comes down to disputing accounts, I just send out multiple letters sometimes, because they'll still answer your dispute sooner. And Equifax, they have a fax number, so I didn't care too much. I'm still faxing like disputes to them. So they said that they was going to give them extra days, but at the same time, the credit bureaus was asking for more days. Like they'll say, hey, we need 15 additional days already. But now we're kind of past that. Like at first, when Corona first hit, they were bombarded. Some of the people, they had to start closing. Some of the people weren't able to come to work. So at that time, they may have just already pushed it back those, 15 to 30 days. But some credit bureaus say, hey, we processed the dispute, but it's taking us a while to mail it to you. But I heard that they got the additional 30 days, but a lot of times too, some of my clients, we still seen a lot of deletions. And some people, they weren't actually, I seen that the credit bureaus weren't getting some of the letters, so I just started mailing it more. Or I wouldn't say that they weren't getting it, they weren't processing them fast enough, so I just started sending out more letters. But you guys can just bypass that. When you send out a letter, like seriously, let me see. And don't forget, I got crazy clothes on. I don't put anything on my bottoms. Let me see. Like, when I send out multiple disputes, Let me show you guys. When I send out multiple disputes sometimes, or, oh wait, this is not a good one. Let me show you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't have no pants. I mean, I don't have any. I don't have no boxes on. I just got some workout pants on. But this is what I tell people to do. Just get these envelopes like this. Like this is Experian, right? Like look at this stack of envelopes. Like some clients ask like premium disputes. I send it out certified. Or like if I'm really trying to attack a company, I would really like I would get a lot of these. And I told y'all this before. Get a lot of these and just put the stamps on them. Like go ahead. Like look at these right here. These already have the stamps on them. Just put the stamps on them and put the name of the company, and then every day send out that same letter. And the only reason why I say that is because now you're going to start bombarding them. And I realize when I do it that way, if it's a stubborn account and you've been trying to get this account removed for a while, when you do it this way, you may not think it's going to work, but a lot of times I've seen it work for clients. So, you gotta, attack them how you can, but for some clients, that's what I do. I will send out that same thing. And I know you probably pay $5 for that same letter technically because it's 55 cents per stamp. So you guys want to make sure you put the stamps on there. But it's 55 cents per stamp. But if you send it out, say if it's like, hey, this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, like that, right? You're going to send it out every day with your regular mail. One of them letters going to hit. They're going to hit you guys. And when I say hit, one of them letters is going to be the reason why you got that account removed from your credit reports. So when the credit bureaus get to the point where they're like, hey, we need additional days to process disputes, no, I just send it in like that. Now, sometimes if you send in one letter, right? If you send in one letter and then you wait, and you don't wait the 30 days, you send in another letter, but you're only sending one more additional letter, they may say, hey, we got new information. We need more time to process your disputes. Send that same letter. Send the same letter. Because if you send the same letter, it's no additional information. But if you send a different letter and you word it differently, that's technically a different letter and they have additional days. But literally, you guys send out, if you have an account that's stubborn, we weren't able to remove it and it's acting crazy on you, and you like, I need to get this removed from your credit reports, do like me. I literally got accounts removed from my credit reports doing this method too. Accounts that technically should have been removed already. But try this method, send out that letter. And if you feel like they're not even answering your disputes at all, call them, ask them what's going on. Sometimes I know a lot of clients say, hey, Rickita, I haven't even heard anything, like what's going on. Some people don't understand that you need to see what address the credit bureaus have for you. Sometimes you think that the credit bureaus have your new address and they don't. So they may send you something and say, hey, we need you to, we got your disputes. We need you to send us additional information. So they may ask for a copy of your ID or a copy of some type of bill. Make sure that the address that you're putting on when you send out letters, you need to put your name, your address, social security number, your date of birth. Make sure that the address that you're putting on your letter is the address that they already have for you so that you don't have to send in verification, because that can delay your process. So yeah, if they say if they need 30 additional days, then that's what I do for 30 additional days. I just go ahead and send that same letter in. Let me see. Yes. I definitely remember my light source. And look at my skin is glowing. I love this light source. And I was just telling mom, like, I need my lights. Usually I have like big production lights when I make videos for you guys, but I don't have those here. So I think I'm gonna get those back. But I kind of like this feel. Tell me what y'all like. Do y'all like this feel? Do y'all like this angle? Or like, do y'all want to be more? Let me know what y'all think about this. I just want to make sure you guys can definitely see me. Thank you for making your lesson so easy to understand. Oh, okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna make sure I literally make these videos. I want my kids to see these videos. I won't, because I know a lot of stuff is going to be tweaked, but I want to make it as if I had to teach my 11-year-old. Because sometimes people, you guys understand. A lot of older people, you may think, that they may know this and they don't. This was not taught to them. So I want to make sure I make it like the simplest form that everybody can understand it. And I do like some of these questions because it got me thinking sometimes, like, I don't know. I never thought of that. Like the other person saying about the third party, if I freeze that third party, would it stop me from doing a shopping cart trick? And I'm like, it might. Wow, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for all of the amazing questions. How can you find out if you had a fraud alert on your report? So if you want to find out if you have a fraud alert, call the 3 credit bureaus. Call the credit bureaus, ask do you have a fraud alert on your credit reports. And then too, like for experience, so say if you got the credit check total, they'll let you know if you had a fraud. They'll let you know if you have a fraud alert on your credit reports, and you can freeze your credit report on their website or on Experian app. Same thing with Equifax. I go to my Equifax and they say, hey, you have a fraud alert on your credit report. They'll tell me, but I purposely have my fraud alert on there. You can add your fraud. You can put a fraud alert on. You can take it off. To get a fraud alert, if you guys want to put a fraud alert on your credit report, it's simple. You can call them and put a fraud alert on and just tell them, hey, I had some fraud on my credit reports, and they'll put that fraud alert on. And the same way you can call them to put it on, you can call them and take it off. And you can send them a letter to get it taken off your credit report, to get it taken off, your credit reports. But sometimes I tell people don't send a letter because you'll be thinking that they got the letter and they're processing it, and they're not processing it. So I always tell people just call them. Call the credit bureau and say, hey, I want to get a fraud alert taken off my credit report. I don't need it anymore. Or tell them you want to put it on. What's a good gasoline card you can sign up for? I don't know, because a lot of the gasoline cards I know about is for business accounts. And let me tell you guys, like let me tell you guys my little trick I do for gas, because I always wanted to get like rewards. So I used to always just go and get my gas from Speedway. And if you guys know anything about Speedway, they got the rewards. As you keep getting rewards, you can get a free gift card worth of gas. Now, if you guys let me pull this up really quickly. So let me share my screen. If you guys, you probably got decent credit. The second credit card that I ever got was the Menards credit card. And I used to use Menards for gas because you can use your Menards credit card at Speedway. So this is like an easy credit card a lot of people can get. This was the second one I ever got. But actually, I can say third because I got the Capital One Platinum and then the Capital One Quicksilver. And then I found out, I was like, wait, Capital One give me credit cards? And then I realized since Capital One's give me credit cards, then I can go to the Menards and get a credit card from Menards. But I just literally got a credit card right here with Menards. Actually, I shared the wrong screen, you guys. Let me remove that and let me share my other screen. But that is their website. But as soon as I found out Capital One was approving me for a credit card, I was like, yep, I need to get that Menards as soon as I found out that they were under Capital One. But this is the account here, you guys. This is the Menards Big Card, and they should tell you right away if you approve. Don't forget, if you cannot get a Capital One credit card, leave them alone. They deal with Capital One. But if you're able to get a credit card with Capital One, then go ahead and try it out. And you can use this credit card at Speedway. You can use it at Quick Trip. So definitely, you guys, go ahead and check it out. And then too, you can get like I told you guys, as you start, getting, it's like a sneaky way for those people that got bad credit to get a gas card. You guys can use it at the Speedway and a Quick Trip, and you guys can build up points to the point where you're going to get free gas. But again, you guys, I told you guys how to fill out these applications. They're fairly easy. A lot of times they do not ask for verification of your information. So hopefully, I forgot like where your credit is at, but I like to deal with people that got bad credit. So if you got bad credit, but Capital One still deal with you, they still give you a credit card. Check out that Menards credit card because you can use that at Speedway, Quick Trip, and you can use it at other places too. And Menards too. We're talking about people that's trying to be homeowners. You're going to need that credit card. A Menards and Lowe's credit card. Can you please explain to me how you can buy properties for cheap? So I bought all of my properties through tax foreclosure. So, everybody have they have foreclosures in their county or in their city, and you can try to see if they have any tax foreclosures. People that did not pay their taxes, that's delinquent on their taxes, they may just say, forget it, just take the property, I'm done with it anyway. Or they just may just get their property taken and they didn't mean to get it taken. But when they take them properties, you can go ahead and buy those properties. So the cheapest property that I ever bought was $1,700, and the most expensive one that I bought was the 27 or 2,900. I don't know which one it was when I bought my first house. But you may think like, what type of property was that? It was 3.5 bedrooms. No, it was 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, at a full basement where that's why I have my studio at, you guys, as you've seen before. But that was the first property I bought. All you guys have to do is just look up tax foreclosure or delinquent taxes in your county or in your city, and you guys will be able to see it. But if you guys want me to talk more about that, make a thing on my exclusive membership, put it on there, and maybe make a live video and make a detailed video, kind of how I teach you guys now, I can do that. But it's going to take me a little while because I want to focus on this. But I can definitely go over that in greater details. I know, like in some of my past videos, I did show you guys. And you know what? Let me show you guys something. I got 6 minutes, but let me show you guys some of the other ones. I was looking at some foreclosures in Jacksonville. Let me see. I was looking at some foreclosures out in Jacksonville, you know, and some people don't even know about them, but this is the website. I'm going to drop it down below so you guys can just be nosy and get on there and look and see what's going on. There is a link right there. You guys can go ahead and look at their auction calendar, and you guys can see they have an auction tomorrow. So 23 out of 66 properties. So tomorrow they got an auction, and the opening bid for this property is $5,200. And you can see too, some of these are actually properties, or some of these may be land. So the opening bid for this one is $5,200. The assessed value, that's how much they said that it's worth, is $51,000. A lot of times that assessed value is not true. Sometimes the properties is worth way more. Sometimes they worth less, but you got to just go ahead and check them out. Look at this property right here. The opening bid is $36,000, but they're saying it's worth $164,000. This one right here, the opening bid is $7,000, assessed at $90,000. But yeah, this is where I would look for, well, in different counties and different cities and stuff like that. But like where I bought it from, they have a website that's different than this, but just call, because everybody got their own thing going on in terms of how they're going to sell their properties. Property, the open bid is $7,000, and this one right here is assessed at $67,000. So that's where I would look. Let me show you guys, because sometimes you can look at like the past ones they have. Like look right here, 134 properties. The opening bid for this one was $79,000, but somebody ended up buying it for $50,000. That may be a nice one. Somebody filed bankruptcy on this property, almost $500,000. Do y'all see that? They redeemed this property. The opening bid was $7,600. This one, the opening bid was $4,000. Somebody got it for $16,000. But these properties are a little bit more than what I paid for them. But you know, the market is different. Everybody's market is totally different. Look right here. Somebody got $9,100 for this one. The opening bid was $41,000. Somebody got it for $91,000. So this is kind of what I look for. I'll just look and see like the different properties that they have available. When you see something like this that said redeemed, that means that person got their property back. And to the opening bid, $33,000. The amount was $47,000 is what they paid for it. But yeah, you guys, this is where I kind of look. Somebody got this property for $20,000, $15,000. Let's look at these different amounts that they paid. $62,000, $37,000, $60,000. But yeah, y'all, those are the properties there. Hopefully you guys found that useful, even though I'm not going into details, but that's just the place. And I have all of these in like a tag, because I was like, oh, I'm going to buy some of these tax foreclosures here, right, in these different places. So hopefully I'll see y'all bidding with me one day. I'll teach you guys a little bit more if you guys want me to. Where can I get the link for Identity IQ? Identity IQ link is always in my description, where else, and it's to say bit.ly get your reports. But here is another link that you can use to get your credit reports. Here is the link here. I ordered my LexisNexis and they had nothing on me. Isn't that odd? Not necessarily odd. I would think that they'll have more information. Don't forget, LexisNexis is like cases, you know, courts and stuff like that. So if you didn't file a bankruptcy, then it wouldn't be odd. It wouldn't be odd if they didn't have anything on you. That's a good thing. That means that they can't tell on you about anything. But let me see. Let me answer these last questions, and I'll see you guys in class tomorrow. Hey, I have an issue with the annual credit report. They're saying that I'm not passing the security question, but I know I am. What can I do about this? I can't get my reports because of this. They say the same thing. Like if I try to get my Equifax credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, they won't give them to me. So all I tell people to do. Oh, here it go. What the heck was that? What is scared me? That must be this thing. Woo, that scared me, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, what is that? I'm new in the house and all these different noises, and I don't know what's going on. But like I told you, I cannot get my Equifax credit reports from them. So if you can't get it from them, they have a form that you can actually mail in and get a copy of your credit reports. You should be able to get it on that website. Just mail that in. And I always tell people, if you're looking to work on your credit, do not get your credit reports from them. I'm serious, you guys. Like I had clients where I start working on their credit, and literally in 30 days, everything is getting deleted because they did not respond. And some people go from having bad credit to no credit at all, and all they got to do is just get new credit cards to boost their credit score up. So when you get your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, you give them 15 additional days to process your disputes. So instead of, you send out a letter, they didn't respond in 30 days, they got to delete everything. Now it's not like that. Now it's like, oh no, we have 45 days. That can make or break you guys. So like seriously, you guys, do not get your credit reports from them. Just get it from Identity IQ, pay the $1, and if you cannot afford it, just cancel it. But just get it for the $1 first, because that $1 is better than, account stand on your credit report. That can cost you a lot when it comes down to debt. Like I told you guys, I had like $27,000 to $30,000 in credit cards that I had to get removed from my credit reports. And I'm so happy I didn't go to annualcreditreport.com to get them, because that would have delayed the process. A lot of them accounts, got removed from the credit reports. They just was not responding to my letter. And if you're looking to make sure that you can track those 30 days, send out your letter certified, because you will be able to see exactly when they got you'll be able to see when they actually got the letter. I was thinking I had like a certified receipt next to me, but I don't. I'm going to make sure I have these things. So when I talk about something like, ooh, pulling it up. What can I do if an ex used my name to get credit cards in the past? It was before I received my social security number. I'm not sure how they did it. Wait, babe. Oh, you was getting that? Okay, I'm gonna cancel the order. I didn't know that. Before I received his social security number, I'm not sure how he did it, but he got to. So if somebody else got credit cards in your name, they got anything in your name, all you have to do is fill out a police report saying, hey, these 2 cards is not mine. And if it's in your name, soon as you can send it to the company and you can send it to the credit bureaus. Automatically, they got 5 business days. Well, they got 5 days, not business. They got 5 days to remove that account from your credit report. And then that company, JCPenney, they can't collect on it anymore. So just get your police report. If anybody put anything in your name, you guys can follow those steps. And listen, I see a lot of people doing this to get, accounts. Say if you trying to, get accounts removed from the credit reports. I see a lot of people doing a police report. Do not do that, because that can bite you in the butt. I do not want y'all to call me from jail like, Rickita, what do I do now? What do I say because I did police reports? Don't go that far as to send them documents knowing that the accounts is yours, because when anything is fraudulent on your credit reports, you don't need no identity protection. Literally, if you say that an account is not yours, you get that police report. That company, they have to stop collecting on it. They can't even come after you try to get that money anymore. And then the credit bureaus have to delete it. So don't use that to your advantage and then get messed up in the process. You on the question time. Let me see. So I don't want to say one, and they did not allow me to get in there. So let me tell y'all, well, I don't know if I should tell y'all this. Well, I would tell y'all, who cares, right? What they gonna say, what they gonna do. So when I applied for my first business card, I got my first business cards with Capital One. They only gave me $500 limits, but I didn't know anything, you guys. I didn't know what to do, where to go. When you apply for credit cards through Capital One, they're gonna want you to make sure you have they're gonna want to make sure that you have a business address, not your personal address. So what I did was I found out the little company, what was that, Regis, I believe. I used their address because I know that's what people use for business credit, and they was able to give me 2 credit cards through them. But use it with Capital One. Capital One allow you to have 2 personal credit cards and 2 business credit cards. So you got, just make sure that you have that, and then call them. Like, if you guys having a problem with a certain company, like if you guys tell me like I'm having this problem, you know what I do? I Google it or I call the company. That's literally what I do. I call them and see what's going on. Like with the AG Jewelers, before, as soon as you guys told me, hey, this account is falling off the credit reports, before they canceled their phone lines, I called them and they told me, hey, wait 30 business days. But I don't just try to research, sometimes looking here and looking there. I go right to the source. Hey, what's going on? Some people said that the AG Jewelers is coming off of the TransUnion Experian credit report. What's going on? Oh, we're having technical difficulties. And now they just sent out the email in regards to, hey, it's growing pains. I'll make a video on that, but call these companies. Call Capital One, or call any of the companies that you're having a problem with. Like, hey, I'm trying to get a credit card with you guys and it's not working. What is going wrong? Why are you guys denying me? And a lot of times, if you can't get a credit card, they'll let you know why. And today in class, I told you guys, if you guys get denied for credit cards, all you guys have to do is just go ahead and get a copy of that credit report for free. And they'll tell you right on the denial, like, you got too many recent inquiries, too many delinquent accounts, too many new accounts on your credit report. They'll tell you why. Fix those different things, and then now you can start getting approved for a credit card. But you guys, we are over our limit. Make sure you guys text SCORE to 21,000 so you guys can be a part of my texting club. And don't forget, every day I'm live, Monday through Friday, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to have 30 minutes of lesson. Next week, we're going to start having guests come on. We have 4 guests. But after we have our 30 minutes of lesson, we're going to have 30 minutes of questions. Now we have an hour and a half. There's no way I'm going to be able to answer all these questions if we have 4 people come on. So make sure you guys are part of the exclusive membership, because I'm going to their questions first. And remember, if you guys want to be a part of my exclusive membership, I believe I have the link down below in this video. And you guys just join, sign up. You guys get free credit repair. You guys will be able to ask any questions, because how many questions we have right now? When we have guests on, there's no way I'm going to be able to answer your question. And then I'm going to exclusive membership questions first. So yeah, make sure you guys join my exclusive membership, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys subscribe, and yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm nosy. I still got to see what's going on with this last question. Capital One never approved me for a credit card. I do the Capital One PayPal. I wonder why they don't approve you. I don't know. I would say do this. Try for it and dispute the inquiry. Try for it and dispute the inquiry. I don't know. I love that Menards card. You got, you can get the increases. On top of getting the increases, you can use it at Menards. You can use it for gas. And if you guys are a homeowner, or say if you got rental properties, it's great to have a card like that, because I believe if you spend more like $299, they'll give you 6 months to pay that without charging you any interest. So I love cards like that. I definitely suggest that you go ahead and try it, but keep in mind you may get that inquiry and you may have to go ahead and dispute it later on. But yeah, and you're welcome, Lachey. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I may go live tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of work to do. I may go live tonight, but I really want to catch up and get my lesson plans done for tomorrow. And if I go live, it's probably gonna be within an exclusive membership. And yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, they're definitely good. They're definitely good. But some people cannot start off a business credit. That's if you're trying to sneak your way through the door. Sneak through the door and get some credit. But I'll see you guys later.